Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for January the 20th through the 26th. I'm Mary Trimble, your astrologer and tarot card reader, and here we go with your reading. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Cancer for this coming week of January the 20th through the 26th? 3 cards for Cancer, please. Oof, 2 more cards. Oh, I think that's 2. Yes, it is. Here we go. These are clarifying cards. Guys, I just want to let you know this is for your sun, moon, and rising. It's for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And there are links to the other videos in the show more section below in the description box. So check them out. In fact, there's lots of links in there for everything. You can check it out. And if you want a personal reading, click on this and that will take you to my website. You can check out the kind of readings I offer. These are clarifying cards for Cancer. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Cancer through these clarifying cards? Please clarify. Oh, please clarify and please clarify, what is this? Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, lovely. Let's go to your card, shall we? The first card out for you is the 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, guys, clarified by the Queen of Swords. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the 2 of Wands. Cancer. Okay. So the first card out for you is the 5 of Coins, and you're feeling out in the cold. This is like feeling kind of deprived in some way. So perhaps some of you are, and I'm getting that it's financial, you're feeling financially deprived. And this is like a kind of a desperate energy. The thing is, is right in the forefront, there's a little tiny spring flower, and that indicates hope. Because listen, even, in the winter, things are barren, the trees are barren, there doesn't seem, there's no, it feels like there's no life. But actually, underground is where it's all happening. Seeds are germinating, things are getting ready, and they're preparing to come up in the spring, but they start kind of growing. The spring gets all the accolades for it, but really it's all happening underground in the winter. So there's hope here. And the thing is you have to remember that abundance comes in many forms. So it's really the antidote to this energy is gratitude. So you have to be grateful for what you do have so that you can, come out of this energy and into this. Because you have the 10 of Pentacles, darling. This is like getting paid, cha-ching, happy families, all your needs being met. So to get from here to here, you've got to have some gratitude. You have to acknowledge the richness in your life. When you practice gratitude, you get more things to be grateful. It's the law of attraction. Things come to you easier. So you want to, this feeling of being out in the cold, remember, we all get this feeling every now and again that we're feeling that we're, out there on our own in the freezing cold, and, we don't have any help. But there's a little spring flower there, darling. Hope springs eternal. There is hope there. And the next card is the Wheel of Fortune. You know I'm going to sing that song, Cancer. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your direction. I'm gonna make you love me. Oh, yes, I will. You know I will. My love is stronger. Don't get me started. I want to go on. I can't help myself, guys. So, the Wheel of Fortune. Look, the wheel is ever turning, right? It's constantly turning. So if you're in a downswing, it's coming up for you. Hang on to that. Grab onto that and let it lift you up. Because, listen, nothing is, and it also comes in to tell you nothing stays the same, nothing stays like, bad luck also changes into good luck. So the Wheel of Fortune is here for you, darling. And then we have, clarifying it, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is about communication. And she's coming in and you're being asked to be softer in your communication. And actually somebody might come in and tell you something that's can feel offensive, but there's a truth in it. Be open. And this is very Aquarius and Uranus energy. Be open to hearing. Be open to listening to people's advice, to hearing what they have to say. Be open to it. Don't take anything to offense. She comes in and she tells the truth, and it's not to offend, but it's really to help you go forward and to move forward. If you are the Queen of Swords, then just soften your delivery a little so that people can hear you, because sometimes people don't hear it when it's delivered in a harsh way or, matter of fact. So be aware of how you're communicating. That's what I would say. And then look, you have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is about, it's about reassessing things, right? It's about tweaking things. It's reinvesting in yourself. It's taking a look. Are you getting back? Is what you're getting back from all the effort that you've put into it, does it warrant all that effort? Are you getting enough back? Is it time to kind of change your strategy, do something a little different? Perhaps not put so much energy into something because you're not getting enough back? This is a time to really look at that. It's like go over the books. Look at the time and the energy and the effort that you're putting into it, and are you getting anything back? And do you need to reinvest in yourself? Do you need to take a little out, put all the rest in to invest in yourself or your career? This is a time to really take stock. And this can also mean take stock of what can you change about yourself? It's very Aquarian energy. What habits can you change? It's very that. Take a look at what's working and what's not and change it, because this is a time for change. And you have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is saying the world is in the palm of your hand. You can dictate where you go, what you do, how your life is going to be. It's like the whole world is out there for you to explore and to take advantage of, right? To travel if you want to travel, to get a certain kind of job. You have everything you need to go forward. And this is an exciting journey. It can be a new beginning for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your loyalty and support. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the astrology report right after this. And I love you all, and I'll see you on the other side. Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading for January the 20th through the 26th. And we start on Monday, January the 20th. The sun moves into Aquarius, and this is also Martin Luther King Day. I have a dream. It is about groups. It's about humanitarianism. It's about the collective. It's about inclusive as opposed to divisive. So groups and associations are favored. Get involved with your community, get involved with politics, get involved with like-minded people. Find your tribe. This is a perfect time to do it. And happy birthday, Aquarius. Okay, so then we move on to Tuesday, the 21st. The moon is void of course all day. It's very similar to Mercury retrograde. You don't want to sign any contracts or commit to anything. It's when the moon is kind of between signs, hasn't, has moved away from one sign, it's kind of stuck there, out there in space, and it hasn't moved into the next sign yet. So it's just still. So do not commit to anything. Don't sign any contracts, no legal documents. Just be very careful about that. And it's all day. So you want to make sure that you're not doing anything like that. So the only thing to be aware of is the tendency to overindulge. So you could, Jupiter is about expansion. You could expand your waistline. Stay away from the sweets. All right, because you can get a sweet tooth at this time, or overdo anything kind of addictive or distraction, any kind of distraction that could become addictive. You can have that tendency. So resist the urge, guys. Okay, now on Friday, the 24th, we have the new moon in Aquarius at 4 degrees and 22 minutes. And it's at 4:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This gives me an opportunity to tell you about my Facebook group. Every 2 weeks, I do a live feed just in the group. It's a private group. And we look at whomever attends, we look at their sign and we see how they're receiving the energy, which area of life they're receiving it. And I also have my credit cards. I don't have my credit cards. I have my tarot cards ready to answer questions. We have fun in there. So I'll probably be doing that live feed the day before on the 23rd. So anyway, you might want to join that. I'll have the link to it below in the show more section. So then this new moon it'll really affect people born between 0 and 8 degrees in the fixed signs. That's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. They are most significantly affected. Now, we are moving into the Aquarius energy slowly but surely. And I want to sing that song. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Can't help myself. So Aquarius is all about the individual being unique, being quirky, outside the box, kind of, unconventional, if you will. And also, it's about groups and, tribes and like-minded people. It's inclusion. It's getting people together. It's really social and intellectual. So it's also very kind of revolutionary in a way that they want to stand up, they want to fight, it's about protests, it's about fighting for the underdog, for the unfair, for the unjust, and the inequality. So we are definitely moving towards a more equal, fair and just society. And I'm saying that because this is the new moon. It's the start of it. Where can you change? What can you start that's new? What can you start that's maybe you can start new behavioral patterns, or, maybe you can start a new, you might have been playing around with an idea, really innovative idea, and perhaps you can start that, right? And see where it kind of comes to fruition in 2 weeks' time at the full moon, or maybe 2 full moons thereafter. But this is a much lighter feeling from that heavy Capricorn energy, the Earth sign, Capricorn, and all those planets in Earth. And everything is slowly but surely moving into the age of Aquarius. This is the beginning of it. We're really seeing it. We're really feeling it. It's very progressive energy. That's why it seems that politically people are getting more and more progressive. Even people a few years ago that laughed at that and thought it was crazy are now on board with that. So it's interesting to see this energy come to life and to play out. Now, on the downside of that, it's, this is an air sign. It's about intellect. It's about the mind. So sometimes Aquarius can be a little detached emotionally. They're driven for a purpose, but they may not have the compassion. So they need to connect with their heart. Now, Leo is opposite Aquarius, and Leo is heart-centered, right? And Aquarius is all about the mind and the intellect. So if you can meet that beautiful heart centered energy in the middle, Aquarius can come together with Leo, then this is a beautiful energy. Remember, heart-centered, be heart-centered, as well as all that other wonderful energy that Aquarius brings in. Now, yes, this new moon is not without a challenge because it squares Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius. So rebelliousness is prevalent at this time. It's going against the grain. It's, against authority. It's challenging authority. So unpredictability and power struggles and maybe conflict can occur. The urge to act rashly, perhaps, and completely upset the apple cart. So you have to resist the urge to take quick action, to act rashly. Try to hold yourself back and think about things. Resist the urge to speak out, perhaps verbally, quickly say what you think, because this is, you may regret what you say later. So resist that urge. So join me on my Facebook group for the live feed, which will probably be Thursday, and we'll talk more about this new moon. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. This is a viewer-supported channel. So another way to help this channel is by going to Patreon. Check out this link here and check out my Patreon page. I post things there that I don't post in other places. And I also I write this report and they get the written report before I record it. So you can see, if you can't remember and you don't feel like looking at the video again, you can, check that out as soon as these are released on Monday usually. I usually start uploading these videos on Sunday, but some of them don't get uploaded until Monday because, my equipment is less than efficient at times. So it takes a very long time. It's crazy. But with a few more patrons, I might be able to upgrade my equipment. Anyway, and of course, if you can't, that's totally great. Just the fact that you're here and you are supporting me by watching my channel and by liking, sharing, and commenting is all really good. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.